So basically the news come out good for the news come out really good for GBP in terms of GDP growth. Hence why I had that shot up there, but then also that took our relevant point of liquidity here to the left. Left equal lows here that were taken at the big push to the upside. That to me looks like an invalid zone for a buy, so we can take a sell into that zone, but price is coming down fast into that zone. Bit tricky. Let's look at this here then anyway. All that can get locked down. And all of this can get locked down. Let's hop on the 5. I might have missed something here. That would be very annoying. Well, part of the game if it is. It's coming into that invalidation zone right there. I think EU would have been better because it broke structure here. So after there, breaking structure. There's equal lows under break of structure there as well, to be fair. So then price come back into this supply zone. Yup, respected it. there, then broke this broke this structure here as well, so that would have been the entry, to be fair. But I was waiting for G. I was a bit late on the charts, to be honest, so that's kind of my fault, innit? Minor, these things happen. Right, let's go on to bottom corner here as well. We've got GBP, Swiss franc. I got a feeling that would have, yeah. I woke up late today, so was tapped into that zone, giving a reaction. It should get smoked. So this zone should get smoked in soon, shortly. Here's the same zone on here also. You can see it right there. A little bit more clearer here actually, isn't it, on the M1. That's quite good actually. So lock that down. This is now gonna give a valid zone. So let's see what happens here. I was going to smoke through that zone now after giving on GU it gave a reaction. I think it did just manage to touch it. Yeah, it did. Do I see if I was to draw it here? Then yeah, it definitely did. Smoked in a second. Anyway, so same thing here as well. I was a bit late on the charts today, unfortunately, but same thing here. A bunch of equal points of liquidity that got completely smoked. And that's why I like to trade into invalid zones, especially if you've caught the right move, i.e. this point on GU or GC, even here. Let's just mark it as X because it'll be easier. Taking X amount of liquidity. I wanted to sell into here, but at the same time we could also buy from here. There's two options. So yeah, that got smoked through anyway. Yo, Bernard. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're well. Can you hear me okay and stuff or not? Just woke up. Ah, good morning. It's 9:20 in the morning for you, right? In the UK, it's 8:20, so it should be 9:20 for you, if memory serves right. Yeah. Good morning, brother. Hope you're well. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. I was a seller already missed, to be honest, on EU on the M1 chart. It's from this point right here. Would have been up right now about 10 or roughly would have been up about 10 or. But I woke up late and I got on the stream late, so it is what it is. So one annoying thing about when you wake up late in the morning and you're trading London session, that it's so tricky, bro. You don't get sleep. When you wake up, you're just like like you're on drugs or something. So that was the sell I missed there. GBPUSD didn't give an entry, unfortunately. It just kind of continued down without really giving a solid entry. Look at yen. Oh, yen as well. There was a trade on yen too. So yeah, so it looks like sells all day on everything. Euro USD, GBP USD sells, GBP Swiss franc, GBP yen all sells, and then I got the DXY over here in the corner as well, just to have a look at the DXY and the daily chart. It's kind of bounced in this key level here, and it's kind of stuck around there. Make sure you hit like on the video, please, Bernard. Innit? I know it's not gonna make much of a difference because there's only about me and you. But anything helps. Growth, hopefully. No, I missed EU sells. Just looking at Japanese yen now. Here are the sells on EU. So obviously news come out. GDP for UK come out really good. Come out really good indeed. And she got that shot up there at the news, and then I was waiting for it to, and it obviously talking at the previous point of liquidity here on the left. Asia built a bunch of liquidity here to attack. You had the invalidation mode, invalidation point here, so I trade into invalidations, and there was their equal highs, loads of equal lows, whatever you want to call it, that were taken. And then this is just giving a reaction that's going to smoke this zone in a second. And basically the same thing happened on EU. Bunch of liquidity here. EU took Asia high, but EU GU are correlated, aren't they? They work in a similar way in the price action. So now that I've seen GU take this relevant point of liquidity, EU take the point of liquidity, both of them start showing bearish momentum, and we've got these invalidation zones here, and we've got this trend line. So I wanted to take a sell, but I woke up late. I started the stream late as well, so I missed that. Otherwise that would have been completely valid trade. And that's already a 1.7 pip SL, 10R banked. My partials would have been around here. So about 9R for my partials, and then I would have left it to run so it would have been a 17R trade. It happens. Wake up late and stuff like that, it happens. CGU's taking that zone now. That's perfect. That's perfect. I was right for the bias for sells. There might be a short-term retracement, so you could potentially get into buys. The problem with M1 here is you can ping pong trades, but you're not really gonna get good quality trades. The oil trade went wrong. What do you mean? What happened? Did you take the oil buys? The buys in oil? You didn't take the buys. So what happened with oil then? Sorry, have a look. WTC oil or something like that, yeah. On the 4 hour, wasn't it? Oh, told you shorts. I told you shorts are gonna be the one. You can see key level actually right here, can't you? Around about here. I know James and those guys use break and retest, don't they? Yeah, it's the 4 hour. It's kind of in a break and retest. Faked out there. Test. Break, retest. This is proof that break and retest doesn't always work here, because you had to break a structure here, pull back into retest for continuation, but it failed, didn't it? It's gonna keep going down. But you know what it is, Bernard, yeah? For my opinion, because obviously Trump wants to start pumping oil from America, and he wanted to speak to all the Arab nations that have oil, like Saudi and those guys. He wanted to speak to them about reducing the price of oil, because he wants to sell a lot of it in America. He wants to sell oil. So if he reduces it, the cost of oil, is going to make sense that oil's value is going to go down. That's why I was a bit reluctant against oil longs. I don't trade it anyway, but that's why I was saying to you, just be careful, because it makes complete sense, doesn't it? Yeah, it was annoying, but you know, with golden oil, a lot of it is traded fundamentally. To be fair, because of Middle Eastern stuff, you kind of trade golden oil fundamentally. Obviously, use the technicals on the charts, but the technicals are just a way to enter and exit a trade. The reason for taking those things, because they're resources, aren't they? Well, oil is a resource. Gold is kind of a resource because it's a metal, but it's more of an investment. See, look at that. A new sells with the way for London session. I don't know about the rest of the day. Oh man. So yeah, I missed that trade right there. Beautiful trade as well, man. Beautiful trade. Would it have gave a better? Ooh. The M2. Stop onto M2. What would happen on that? Yeah, could have caught it even. No, not necessarily tighter zone. It still would have been 1.9 pip. Yeah, I think M1 would have been M1 order block would have been fine for that, to be honest. Yeah, M1 order block would have been fine. Taking it from there. When you understand M1 and order flow and the intention of the market, is not that hard to trade M1. It's just really fast paced. What about you, Bernard? Are you in any trades? Have you found anything or not? follow James today on CHF JPY shorts. What time frame was it? The 4-hour time frame, I'm guessing. Yeah. It makes sense to short Swiss versus yen. It really does. Swiss is just declining or staying the same, and then obviously yen starting to show momentum and stuff like that. I was saying to everyone, bro, but when yen was doing the rate hike, I was saying to everyone that's gonna be huge for the markets. I even said it to James and everyone, and they're like, nah, yen's always weak. I was like, nope, not anymore. The markets looks messy to me, so I'm on the sideline. Yeah. On the M1, it's not bad. On the M1, it's a really clean price action for EUGU, really clean, like beautifully clean. On the M1, I'm trying to see if there's another way to hop into a continuation. Ah, yeah, that was. Damn it. There's a continuation right here. I woke up late, man, so it's really annoying. And I would have been break even when it took this low. I wouldn't have taken any partials off of this trade yet. So look how GBPUSD is going to give us an entry, man. You take an entry from here, to be honest, realistically. Thing is, I don't like continuations unless I'm in the initial trade, because if I'm in the initial trade and I've taken money out of the market, then I can leverage that for continuations, and I'm just not exposing myself to any more risk because I've already made money from the market. Whereas if I stop into a continuation now, because I trade M1, we've already had a, how many pip move? We've already had a 20 pip, I'm guessing. 18 pip move almost already. So if I stop into continuation here and I get, let's say, 15 pip move from there, which means about 25 pip move, it's quite easy that EU might want to just come into the middle of Asia and then turn around and do a reversal on us and go for a buy. That's why I don't like continuations unless I've taken the initial trade anyway to leverage the profits out of the partials. How many pairs do you look at, Bernard? Because if you're trading higher time frame, surely you can look at quite a lot of pairs, right? I trade all. Whatever you see is whatever you take. Yeah, I can't do that, man. It's hard on the M1 to look at so many pairs. The most, I used to look at 8 pairs on the M1. Bro, I used to miss so many trades. And the reason I was late for this trade is because I was trying to sort the live stream out and, you know, all that stuff. It takes time, man, to sort the live stream out. Because I'm new to this, innit? Just give me a reason, that's all. Yeah. You're lucky though, man, because on the 4 hour, you can just look at 8, 9, 10 pairs, set break and retest zones, key levels, key areas, and then just set alerts, and then you just relax. I suppose it's a good way of doing it. The only problem for me is if I'm in a trade, I can't sit in a trade for more than an hour and a half. That's why I like M1. My max duration of trade is about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. UG, you're gone then. There's going to be a reversal zone. Let's go on the M5. I think there's going to be a reversal zone around here. might get a reversal for GU buys around here, maybe. That's the Asia midline order block. But you know what, Bernard? Yeah. Oh my God, I'm telling you something now. I'm not trading New York. I've had enough of it. I'm not trading it until Trump sits his ass down and calms down. Damn! That guy, bro, he's freaking... He causes too many problems on the chart. Ooh. There you go, invalid zone. I knew it. I called that already. That's going to be an invalid zone. Sometimes in a week I can get one setup. Wow, I thought you'd get at least 2-3 setups in a week, bro. If you're looking at 4 hour on loads of pairs, I would have expected at least 3-4 trades. Right, Swiss franc's taking the low on GBP Swiss. Let's look at 15 minute. Is the audio okay? Like my mic and the music, is it alright? Not too loud, not too quiet. Just maximize Swiss franc. Relatively equal lows here. And then we've got this zone here as well. There's a pool of liquidity. Music kind of loud. Okay. Is that better? It doesn't show like how loud do you get it, if that makes sense. So tell me if that's okay or if I need to go down more. Is that alright, yeah? The audio now, or is it still too loud? Sorry. Oh, perfect, that's fine. Good, okay, yeah. On the audio here, it don't really tell you, man, exactly how the sound's coming out. Right, okay, so I would have wanted this to have taken all of this, probably even this, yeah. And Swiss franc, I'm gonna hold back. We've had a big move off of Swiss franc. Have you got any questions or anything, Bernard, about psychology or anything like that? Trying to think of what to talk about to keep us busy. Oh, no. know, when you're trading your strategy, is it mechanical or is it subjective? I hope you understand what I mean. So, like, if you're just on the, okay, let's use the M1 chart as an example. Yeah, let's say you take a sell from here, yeah, from this place right here. Let's say somewhere here, yeah. You take a sell. Would you be like, I want to target where these equal lows are? So you're saying I view that my TP is going to be around here. So you're viewing it based on what you see on the market, or is it mechanical in the sense that you've done your back testing and you realize that on average you normally get a 50 pip move, so you're going to target a 50 pip, well, so you're going to target 50 pips on average. That's what I mean by mechanical or subjective. Or you just target to what? On the 4-hour time frame. Ooh, that's a big R for a 4-hour time frame, because you're gonna have like a huge pip SL. Huge pip SL. So because with my strategy, you know, when you have a subjective style of trading, it's all down to what you see in the market. And I think that as a new trader, yeah, unless you've been trading for like years and you've seen price action loads and loads of time and you've analyzed that one pair, you ain't gonna know what zones are often respected and stuff like that. Maybe on the 4-hour it's different because 4 hours more consistent. On the M1 it's not. You need to have really good understanding of liquidity and like where is the reversal points and zones on the M1 chart. But SL can go from, yeah, that's what I mean. I can imagine a 4-hour break and retest or something like that. You'd probably have like 100 pip SL, probably like 60 pip, 50, 60 pip. That's huge. So for me, I get data like back testing and stuff like that. Vroom vroom, Zuzu. Hi. But I normally just do the back testing, get the data Bernard, and then just base it off of data. Because if it's objective, you could look at the market and be like, oh, I'm wrong here. But if you get the data is just proof and evidence that on average, this is the RR. The 1.7 might be the average RR. In 300 trades, you might hit that 70% of the time. I'd rather take 1.7 and win 70% of the time, as an example. But maybe on the 4-hour, you can just target key areas. I don't know. What does James say about it? What's his opinion? Back tested it. Okay, and is 2R what you got in return as average? Zuzu, thanks for coming, bro. Please like the stream. Feel free to stick around and comment. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Wait, I'll jump on PC so I can hear better. Yeah, sure, bro. No problem. No problem at all. Yeah, I can get 2.5, but I mostly target 2, just like risking. Wait, yeah, I get 2.5, but I mostly target just 2. Like risking 25 pips. Yeah, it makes sense. You know, for me, my favorite pair is actually GBP pairs. Because when I was doing my back testing, I did it in a bit of a weird way. I tested the strategy to find out if it works, but then I tested session volume, because I trade obviously M1 and I just trade London. So from Frankfurt, London. So I trade from about 7 till about 9:30, 10, maybe 11. But I don't take a trade after 10. 10's my last time to take a trade. And I realized by researching on average how much does GBPUSD move in London session pip movement, and then I realized the average movement. And when I was looking at that, I realized the reversal times and the reversal zones as well, because GU likes to do a pullback or a reversal at 11:30. It just loves it. And if I don't catch an entry between 8 to 9, normally I catch the entry between 9:15 to 9:45. So I have like 2 time zones for entry. Like on here, the entry was 7:30 pretty much, and then the entry come again at 8:20. One thing I realized in GBPUSD, Euro follows as well, to be honest. Time is really important on the M1. Like you catch entries at like 8:30 ish, 9:30 ish, then you get the 11:30 ish reversal or pullback. When you see the same thing over and over again, it's easier to understand it. So do you risk 25? So you said you like using 25 pips. So would you use a 25 pip equivalent on all the pairs? Or are you just talking about a certain pair that you like using 25 pips on? I'm marking the zone out just in case price comes back to it. It's way too big of an SL, I can't afford that. So 5.7 pip SL is way too big for me. 2.8, that's perfect. I actually fully need to check on XAUUSD gold versus USD. Zuzi, what are you talking about? Gold in it, XAU. Right now it's just wee. You know the trying to think of a meme. Wee straight. Goes just like, yeah mate, thank you, TP every day to the upside. Yup. Depending on the pair. Got ya, that makes sense, Bernard. I like using 2 to 4 pips is kind of like my comfortable range of a SL. If it's less than 2 pips, I'm a bit like because then that zone can easily get wicked on the M1. You could wick that zone by 0.1, 0.2 pips. So I'd rather like stick with 2 to 4. If it's a 1.6 pip range, I'll do a 2 pip SL and just cover the high. On GU anyway, GBPCHF I like to do a bit more because of the spreads. GBP yen, yeah, 5 to 8 pips on GBP yen because of the volatility. EU tends to have the same pip volume as GU on the M1. Already got 10k from it. Yeah, Zuzu, man got 10k from gold. Well done. I don't like trading gold, I'm not gonna lie. don't like it. I used to trade it before. I used to have an entry model where I would take it from the middle of Asia because they used to like respect Asia midline. I used to call it Asia midline order block. Where is it? Bought it for Trump elected. Yeah, good idea. Oh, this is sick. I remember this trade was good. I caught 10.2R on gold buys in January. And then this trade went 20R, but I took out at, I think it's 16 or 15, 16R. I remember this. It took the low, tapped into a demand, built liquidity there, rallied up, took it out. See, my trade closed at about 9 o'clock and I entered around 8. I don't like trading long, just short windows. Like hour and a half max. Let me go back to GBP. Right. Yeah, look at that, it's going down, man. It's going down. So my initial position would have been up 14.3R. And if I paid attention to the re-entry, I would have been almost at partials. Actually, no, wait, that's 23 pips in it. 23 pips. This is London Open. Ooh, 15, 16. Yeah, I would have probably taken partials around now, actually. Zuzi, since when did you start trading anyway? Or like investing in gold and stuff? What's up on the 5-minute time frame? The sells are done. Zulu. Zizu, if you're still here, I need you to do me one favor, please, if you don't mind. Sorry for being quiet. I'm doing something. Nah, you're alright, bro. It's fine. It's fine. I appreciate that you're here. To be honest, it's very boring. To be honest, I appreciate that you're even here. Bernard, are you subscribed or not? Because I set up a thing when you subscribe, you get like a little effect and stuff. I was gonna say, if you're not subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe. I want to see if it does the effect. I'm subscribed. Damn it, I don't know if it's gonna work then. Do me a favor, unsubscribe and resubscribe. Let's see if that works. Because I can't subscribe from myself. What? Why? Okay, perfect. We got signal back. Okay, so now it says 329 subscribers. Okay. Now, have you subscribed again? Yeah, it's not done it. It's still showing that you haven't subscribed yet. Yeah, it's still not showing it. Damn it. Yeah, still not showing you subscribed. What the heck? That's so annoying. So basically, when you subscribe, it should have a little pop-up that comes in the corner above the chat, saying like a little effect saying "Pshoo," and then Bernard Kaura subscribed or something. But it didn't work. I wanted to test it. Oh. Done it times 2. It's still showing 329 subs, not 330. I'll have to look at why it doesn't work. Maybe I've done something wrong. I don't know. Let's have a look here. Edit widget data. Widgets. Okay. Elements. No, it didn't take that long to make it, Zuzu. Just about a day. Just trying to get used to it and stuff. I tried to make as professional as I could, but it's tricky, man. I need to get a background layout as well for the webcam. Zuzu, how's the audio, the mic, and the music for you? Is it okay? Because I realize that sometimes it's different for people. Like one person it might be okay, the other person it might be different. After 10 o'clock, I'm done, so another 50 minutes. No trade. I was late. That's okay. Wow. Now seeing a bit of a move occurred here. So we've seen it push up now. .6 pip, that's acceptable. Now that should be an invalid zone. So this is order flow now. Burst up to there, tapped into there, order flow in there. I should come back into here and then continue order flow to the bearish side. I'm not going to take this if it is, because I don't take continuations unless I've taken money out the markets from the initial trade. So it's fine. Look at this, mate. I think this is the right zone actually. We took that zone out. Mm, 198, 199. Bashy heading out. Let's talk more later. Yeah, that's fine, Bernard. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Genuinely, I really do appreciate it, Bernard. Have a good one. Stay safe. No problem. Peace out, Bernard. Thank you, bro. Oh, ay, 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 ay. I wonder what to do next then. So Euro USD is reacting from that zone beautifully, absolutely beautifully, which is perfect. That's what we wanted. Wanted it exactly to do just that what it's done right there. So it gave a fake break of structure here. Them guys are loading up for buys. It's come into this zone. Just wicked it. But it's valid still and then come down. Close the stream soon anyway. It's reacting beautifully from that zone. Could have caught 14 odd there, 7 odd there, and then 4 odd there. 9:30, boom. The volume seems really low today. really low volume. Oh my. Oh. Now going to this invalidation zone, it gives a reaction. That's fine. That's fine. Reactions are fine. coming into this zone now. I wouldn't be looking for buys until at least breaks London high, or pretty much London high. Until then, there's no reason to look for sells, buys. It would make no sense to do that. So London Opens moved 39 pips and EURUSD's only moved 16. Horrendous. 9:45. So look at some news. Okay. Now I've got some news. Kremlin on Russian negotiator to talk for finding peace in Ukraine. When Putin makes a decision, he will announce it. Wow, okay. Okay, that makes sense. That news is at 9:30. Which is probably why we're doing a bit of a rally. Oh, wow, okay. So that was interesting then.